Hi, this is Farhan and welcome back to another video. There is one question, one statement in every XRP investor's mind, and that is, when exactly is this lawsuit going to end? Now, we have had different dates since the start, and because of this extension of this discovery phase, everything has been pushed back for around 2 months. But Ripple wants to get done with this as soon as possible. That is why they're asking the judge, and they have been asking the judge for quite some time, to dismiss this lawsuit. And do keep in mind that in this specific instance, they are asking the judge to dismiss this lawsuit personally against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen. And obviously, if the judge does grant that, that would be a massive victory to Ripple and XRP as well. And at that point, we kind of would have an idea that Ripple is going to win this lawsuit. So Ripple attorneys are really pushing judge, saying that, hey, let's get this thing done and dusted. Let's move on to the normalization of XRP and XRP getting listed on a lot of crypto exchanges. And do keep in mind that if XRP is listed back on a lot of these crypto exchanges, a lot of these big crypto exchanges, I mean, we have seen XRP being listed on smaller exchanges, but getting on these big crypto exchanges such as Kraken, Binance, Coinbase, and more, well, that is going to put a massive upwards price point for XRP, and obviously that's what a lot of XRP investors want. And in today's video, we will be talking about this, and towards the end of this video, I will be also explaining to you why the price was supposed to go really down, but it has taken a U-turn and it is seeing an upwards trajectory, and that too towards the end of this video. But before going on to those details, let's take a look at the prices in the world of crypto, and especially with XRP. And at the time of making this video, XRP is trading at around 60 cents, an increase of about 2% compared to yesterday, and an increase of about 4.5% compared to 1 week ago. And this is all thanks to Bitcoin, because the price of Bitcoin, it was going down, but it has taken a U-turn and it has moving towards an upward trajectory. That is why it is green pretty much throughout the entire world of crypto. And obviously, we would love to see things like this. And specifically talking about the weekly price of XRP, we saw the low point at around $0.52, and since then we are seeing an upwards momentum, and it is expected that we will continue seeing this upward trajectory for XRP. Now, specifically talking about XRP's daily chart, the summary stands at a neutral point, moving averages at a sell, technical indicators at a buy, and obviously important RSI, it is at a neutral point. Now, there's one thing different here, and that is the daily position. It has changed from a strong sell to a neutral point, which is definitely good news, obviously RSI as well. Now, talking about the weekly position, the summary, it is still at a strong sell, but the difference here is that the RSI, the relative strength index for the weekly chart, it has moved to a neutral position from that sell position. And talking about the monthly chart here, the summary stands at a neutral point, moving averages at a neutral, technical indicators at a buy, and the RSI at a neutral point. So things were looking pretty bad for XRP and pretty much the entire world of crypto, but we have been given this extra life for the crypto world, and towards the end of this video, I'll be explaining to you why we are seeing an upwards price momentum. Now, let's talk about the most important thing, and that is Ripple attorneys are asking the judge to dismiss this lawsuit personally against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen. Now, do keep in mind that they're not asking to dismiss this entire lawsuit. They're only asking to dismiss this lawsuit personally against these individual defendants, co-founder and the CEO. And they're saying that, hey, the entire point that the SEC was bringing here was that, hey, they knew exactly what they were doing. Both Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse, they knew exactly what they were doing, and it was illegal. And as you guys already know, if you've been following me for some time, you know that in the last week, we got an absolutely bombshell of detail, and that was directly from the SEC commissioners themselves. And for those of you who have not seen that video, I will be linking it in the description box below, or you can check it out by clicking here. And in that, we basically got to know that 2 commissioners out of the 5, they are saying that, hey, the market does not really know, that there are no clear regulations here in the digital trading space, and that is why it is very difficult for a lot of people to actually invest in this. And the Ripple attorneys are saying exactly the same thing. They're saying that, hey, if the SEC themselves did not know, how can they expect other people to know? As they put it, the SEC's aiding and abetting claim requires the SEC to prove that Mr. Larsen and Mr. Garlinghouse knew or were reckless is not in concluding that XRP was a security as long as 8 years ago. Yet even today, 2 of the 5 commissioners of the agency acknowledge that questions and confusions persist in the marketplace, thus negating any claims of historical recklessness against Mr. Larson and Mr. Garlinghouse. The SEC's extraordinary public airing of its internal debate only highlights why the court must dismiss the SEC's claims against the individual defendants. And this is it's a pretty big deal, because here we are getting to know this information directly from the SEC commissioners themselves. But the SEC is saying that, hey, the 2 commissioners don't really matter that much. It's not like a legal statement from the SEC itself, because the 5 commissioners are not saying this. And you guys already know this is all just mumble and jumble coming out of the SEC. And from what we are getting, especially in the past week or so, the chances that Ripple might actually see a victory, it has gone up quite considerably. But having said that, I do want to remind you guys that especially I see some people in the comment section saying that, hey, we have gotten amazing news, why isn't the price moving up? And to this I would simply say that the entire world of crypto is currently in a bear market. There is some negative sentiment towards the crypto world. That is why no matter how good news we get for XRP, the price is not really going to move, because we need to be in this bull market for the crypto world. And it seems that if things are moving as they are right now, we might actually be heading towards the bull market. And as I said in a lot of my previous videos, that a lot of analysts are also expecting that we might be actually entering into a bull market, a huge bull phase towards the end of this year. And by that time we would have much clear knowledge on whether Ripple is going to win or lose, or by that time we might actually see a settlement coming from the SEC, because that would be a pretty big deal. And I'm hoping, and I'm pretty sure a lot of XRP investors out there, and even my subscribers, they would want Ripple to win this, or to get this entire lawsuit dismissed, so things are back to normal. Now let me just briefly explain to you why we are experiencing a U-turn in the prices. If you've been following the prices of the world of crypto for the last couple of weeks, you might have seen that we actually went below the $30,000 for Bitcoin. And the only reason why I'm talking about Bitcoin and not XRP is because the entire crypto world, altcoins out there are correlated to the price of Bitcoin. So if the price of Bitcoin goes down, pretty much everything goes down along with it. Well, anyway, in the last week or so, we saw Bitcoin drop below the $30,000 mark. And the reason why was on 19th of July, the largest trust fund for a Bitcoin, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust Fund, it was going to get unlocked. And a lot of people in the world of crypto were thinking that, hey, once that is unlocked, a lot of investors out there will be selling their Bitcoin, and it would put a massive downwards pressure for Bitcoin. And we did expect some sell-off. The price of Bitcoin went below the $30,000 barrier, and a lot of people were expecting it might go actually even lower than that. But thankfully it didn't. We didn't see a massive sell-off for Bitcoin. And also there was some very good news coming from Tesla, saying that, hey, there's a very high likely chance that they might be accepting Bitcoin in the future, and obviously an overall positive sentiment related to Bitcoin. That's why we saw a complete U-turn for the prices, and the price of Bitcoin went about $30,000, and at the time of making this video it is trading at almost $34,000. And if you're expecting to see prices like this, we are expecting that Bitcoin might actually cross that $40,000 barrier. And if that happens, a lot of altcoins out there, including XRP, can expect an increase of 100 to 150%. These are some of the remarks coming from various analysts around the world. So things are going to be very interesting for the entire world of crypto in the coming weeks and months. Well guys, that was the video for today. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comment section below, and obviously if you have any suggestions for the kind of videos that I should be making, also do drop them in the comment section below. And if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and giving this video a like, as it helps out a lot. And also the YouTube algorithm will recommend you my videos in the future. And don't forget to press that bell icon as well. And as always, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.